What up? My name is Brad. Welcome back to Dragon Ball Legends. Kinda. We're looking at different stuff besides actual gameplay, because I've made a lot of gameplay videos and I want to make some different stuff. So today we're taking a look at units that I feel like, either based on how they are in the manga, how they are in the anime, how fans receive them, need to have good incarnations in this game to keep the game moving along nicely and draw in some more fans, make a bigger fan base. These characters are not key, but they're very, very up there, and very, very important characters in all of Dragon Ball. But if you enjoy Dragon Ball Legends content or anything Dragon Ball related, anything related to video games you like me, subscribe to the channel. It's greatly appreciated. We're just about 2,500, so we're growing super nice. It's awesome. You guys are amazing. I also do a giveaway every 2 weeks. So if you subscribe to the channel, leave a comment in any video in the last 2 weeks. Could be this one, could be another one, could be any video that I've uploaded in the last 2 weeks. I'm gonna go through my comments and just pick it. Today is 8/5, and I will be picking on the 12th. So this coming Sunday, every Sunday, and then it alternates weeks. So this Sunday, boom, 2 weeks from then. That Sunday, boom, 2 weeks from then. So not every Sunday. Anyways, let's get in the video. Okay, and I cannot state this enough. This is not like a prediction video. This is not anything along those lines. These characters, I don't know if they're coming soon. They might just boom, throw it at us and be like, here you go, here's freaking Bardock. Who knows? But Bardock is our number one. This is just a video about characters that I feel like are very important to the series, and not necessarily in the sense that they matter to the plot lines or anything like that, because Bardock doesn't matter that much. To the overall, anything like that, that they're just fan favorites, or their movies were very successful, or their parts of the series were very successful, and I think they'd be very, very needed in this game to keep it moving along. Anyways, my first one is Bardock, and Bardock has been a favorite of mine for years. He was my favorite for the longest time. And then for a while there, I went through a weird phase where it was Krillin. I still love Krillin, don't get me wrong, I really do. He's a really good character, he's got a lot of depth, but as of Super, ever since Super started, Vegeta's been my overall favorite, and it's not changing. Anytime soon, at least. Maybe they'll make someone cool. Beerus got real close for a while there to be my overall favorite, but Vegeta is still my overall favorite. But when it comes to Bardock, they need a really good incarnation. He is a fan favorite if there ever has been one. They have done so much with him. They've done Super Saiyan 3, they've done the Masked Saiyan, that he was the original Saiyan, whatever you want to do, his movie, his little 20-minute movie that was like fan dubbed for America and all that kind of stuff. They've done so much with him for the overall fan base, and they've played him up so much, they really got to make him something. And I'm hoping they give us some kind of banner related to that new movie coming out, the Broly movie, because that's going to be phenomenal. Like, if they give us a banner to go along with that, like they did Ultra Instinct for Dokkan, oh my goodness, I would be so stoked about that, and hope Bardock's in it too, because I know Bardock's going to be in the movie for a minute. Hopefully Gin, that would be so dope. That's Goku's mother, if you don't know who that is, Kakarot's mother. It would just be so dope. I think Bardock is one of the best characters. Trying to think of attacks, obviously Riot Javelin would be his ultimate art. That's just how it is. I would like... See, I don't really know, because they kind of just flip-flop and stuff like this. I want something that makes a character, like, beefy, and so you can take a lot of strike hits. It reduces your damage by like 70% or something like that, over 15 counts by strike damage. I think that would fit perfectly for Bardock. That would be awesome. There's just something about him that just screams he would just take the hits. You know, I don't know, maybe it's because Goku's dead. I don't know. We're going to move on to the next one. My next one is an obvious one. I want you guys to know that, okay? It's Beerus. Beerus has to be in this game at some point, and he has to be fantastic. No more of this crap having like the tech Beerus and Dokkan. And Beerus is good in fighters. I like him in fighters. Everybody says he's bad. I understand that. He's a low tier. Fine. I love him in fighters. I think he's fantastic. I think Beerus has always been cool. We know this. I would love to see a Beerus in Legends that's actually a viable, good, awesome character. And something Hakai related. Please. Fighters got it right with Hakai. Something Hakai related that just not necessarily kills it. Maybe have like a 10% chance. You know, if you land a strike hit when you've activated a green card, it has a 15 count. There's a 10% chance for those strike hits or something like that could land a Hakai. That would be so dope. Then it goes to a little cutscene, boom, he Hakais them. I would like it. Again, all these things are off the top of my head. This isn't just, I don't script my videos at all. I just kind of do stuff, and I'm like, oh, well, I guess I said that. No, that was weird. Just got a call about a donation drive for the police in my local city, and their minimum donation was $200, and I was like, well, I actually can't make a donation that big, but I appreciate what you guys do. And he hung up on me, and I was like, cool, that's awesome. Anyways, talking about Beerus and Legends, that's awesome. No, so Beerus would be fantastic. I do something with Hakai. That's just how it goes. Again, the next one's going to be another fan favorite who people love and always have loved. It doesn't have to necessarily be Super Saiyan 3. Overall, it would just be Gotenks. And then if there's some kind of Super Saiyan 3 tie-in, I'm fine with that kind of stuff too. That's not an issue. It's just Gotenks needs to be good. You know what I mean? I want a viable Gotenks. I think, again, he's good in fighters. I just play fighters for fun. I don't play competitive, so I'm not too worried about it. He's fantastic in Dokkan when you get the physical one, so he needs to be good in this game. I'm not going to give any kind of typing guesses because I don't know where the meta will be at that point. Yeah. Ability-wise, I would like the kind of seal thing where he gets rid of an Ultimate Arts. That's a thing from Dokkan, where he can seal their super attack. I would love that in Legends. Seal their Ultimate Arts cards. That'd be fantastic. They got to get the voice acting on point. Freeze is a little off. There's a couple characters that sound a bit different. Yeah, it doesn't bother me too much. I don't listen too often with audio on, but I know you guys watch my videos do hear it. So I would like to have a good sounding Gotenks who hits like a truck, and maybe he has lower HP, fine. Or maybe he has an ability that's after 80 timer counts, he separates, and you're stuck with a 50-50 chance for Goten or Trunks. I'd be fine with that, but he's super powerful for those 80 counts. I don't know. 50 counts, 15, 20, 30, 40 counts, I don't know. Something. That's just a random thought off the top of my head. The next character, I actually can't tell by the name, Goku Black. I forgot who I had set up there. Because these are in no particular order. I don't want you guys to think these are ranked or anything. I just picked characters that came to mind instantly that I was like, I want these characters to be good. Goku Black needs to be good in this game. Because I was just talking to my girlfriend the other day how weird it is that the Goku Black arc in Super has become one of my favorite arcs in all of Dragon Ball. It's right up there with Buu and the original Saiyan Saga. Those are like my three pinnacles. I love Frieza and I love Cell, but I just love Dragon Ball. But overall, Goku Black was a fantastic arc, and they did it so well that Goku Black needs to be good. He needs to have good voice acting. He needs to look really good. He needs to have cool ass attacks, like they did in again Dokkan. That's the only game I can really relate to with this kind of stuff. Like they did even in Fighters where he slashes in and out of portals. They gotta have something like that to really just hit home with him. I wouldn't mind some kind of Ginyu-esque thing where he could, I don't know, make a wish to the Dragon Balls temporarily take your body or something like that, and then damage himself, wish it back. I don't know, dude. That'd be kind of cool. It's something, I don't know. I have no idea with some of these characters what ability would be good for them, but just I want these characters to have really good incarnations, just based on the franchise and everything. Taking a look over at Adult Gohan, Ultimate Gohan or Mystic Gohan, whatever you want to call him. I mean, best incarnation of Gohan still. SS2 is up there, or SSJ2, that's what I would say. SS2 is definitely up there for sure. I've always just liked Ultimate Gohan more. He's just not there enough in the series to make him some pinnacle. Like he's not the best in this. He could be the best, or that's what everybody always. He could be the best fighter. He's not, because he's gone. And he gets butt kicked, and then he's just donezo. But he's fantastic. I've always liked him. Again, the one in Dokkan was fantastic, awesome. Just a really good incarnation is needed because he's got some cool attacks. He's super strong, and I mean, again, that would be a good one to like boost up his strike massively because he's not much of a blaster. He's much more physical hand-to-hand combat. I would love that. Awesome. Moving on to Kid Buu. Now, the reason I put Kid Buu here is kind of a little personal reason for me. I love Kid Buu personally. I love the Buu arc is my favorite overall, and I know a lot of people don't support that opinion and they're like, well, I don't like that, and it's like, well, whatever. Piss off. I don't know. I love the Buu arc so much, and Kid Buu is the embodiment of he just wants to kill. You know what I mean? It just fits so well for what it was, and I want him to be good. He's fantastic in Fighters, as you guys probably know. He's relatively good in Dokkan, and a lot of past games he's been very good as well. But see, he has the ability of being small and low down. They can make him super quick and speedy. I don't know, some kind of boost ability that makes him either dash forward faster or he gets his ki up really fast for a certain amount of time. That would fit him perfectly. Something speedy and goes along. The next two, or the last two, are going to be just kind of honorable mentions because as long as they touch on the lore of the games a tiny bit, or not the games, the anime a tiny bit, then I'm fine with it. You know, they don't have to nail the character perfectly, but I do want them to be really good because they are popular and it would help the game just boom, boost it up. You know what I mean? That's what we really want to do. We want more people playing this game so we get better content, we get more crystals, we get everything, right? That's the overall goal here. So, of course, Ultra Instinct Goku. They got to do something with him that's fantastic. I don't care too much what it is. That's where it comes in that I don't need to have double vanish. That would be cool. That was something we had come up with when I was talking on stream to people. If his vanish bar either filled up super fast, and that was his one kind of gimmick. You know what I mean? Then you take a little tiny... You could do the same thing you're doing right now with the Super Saiyan Goku, where you take a little bit of damage each attack if you wanted to, and then you click your green and he masters it for a second. You don't take that damage. That'd be super cool. Whatever else. I want a good incarnation of him, but it's also not the end of the world. As long as they touch a little bit on how fast he is, how quick he is, if he looks super dope, no problems. We're not going to see Ultra Instinct for a while, I'd almost guarantee that. But, you know. And then the last one is Omega. So, I've always liked Omega. He was a bit of a controversial one. I like that guy's logo right here. I'm glad you own Omega. That's cool. That's awesome. That's your Omega. I get it. If you crop it out, technically speaking, you're making it different. I understand that. I do the same thing. I record content, so I'm not gonna like talk shit. But yeah, no. Omega he's been he technically speaking is the strongest single character as far as we know. Obviously, I think Beerus would beat him, and I think nowadays Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan would get real close to beating him because 4 put up a fight. But I feel like nowadays Super Saiyan Blue would beat him. I feel like Beerus would beat him. Obviously, the Omni King and stuff like that. But the actual just fused character of old times before Super, he was the pinnacle of power before Gogeta Super Saiyan 4. And obviously Gogeta blew him out of the water, but that's just 2 guys who are right below him fusing to be way above him. You know what I mean? He is still amazing. He's fantastic. I've always loved his voice. When I watched GT again, the guy who voiced him, oh my gosh, it's just amazing. His voice is so dope. And he's got such a cool concept. Absorb the Dragon Balls, make them bad, they're mine now, I got their power. Awesome. Everybody always wanted Shenron as like a playable character in games and stuff like that. And now we kind of got it. But anyways, that's my opinion on characters that I would like to see get good incarnations in this game. Either in a super positive light that reflects their character well because they're a fan base favorite, or they're just very pivotal to the story, or whatever else. There's not too many that are pivotal to the story that need to have the incarnation. It's mainly Goku and stuff like that, and there's already good ones. But just something that keeps the game's longevity moving along, keeps drawing new people in, keeps them wanting to put content out, you know, makes them want to make stuff so we'll buy it, and da-da-da-da-da. That's my opinion. What's your guys' opinion? Let me know a list of 3 in the comment section that you feel like you really want to have good, really want to have good incarnations in this game. I want to know. I want to know your guys' opinion. And if you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like. If you did dislike, make sure you dislike. And then subscribe to the channel. It's greatly appreciated. We're just about 2,500, not 2,458, something like that. But we're growing super awesome. You guys are super awesome. I appreciate everything. You have no idea. Everything's just like fake, and it's like, dude, I talk off the top of my head for a reason. I don't cut out when I mess things up. Like if Pizza Guy comes, yeah, I mean, I'll cut the audio for a sec. But it's like I'm not just gonna stop talking because I made a mistake in my voice, and I hope that reflects a little bit of realism in me. Anyways, I'm glad. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.